legend has it, the first soul to taste ranch water followed miles of Texas stars until found asleep under a piñon tree.
Sushi jackknife. 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 Sushi jackknife.
So, do you think people are going to enjoy the sound of me eating into the microphone?
I don't understand why they wouldn't.
I'm an insatiable little whore tonight.
I feel like at some point someone probably has done a food podcast. Mm-hmm. And that's the entire sound of the podcast right there.
Right. It's gross.
It did not catch on.
It's gross.
That was Joe Rogan's first podcast. And then he went, I think people would like it if I just said crazy things all the time. I'll do that instead.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. And it's worked out for him.
Very, very well.
Yeah, Spotify went, here's a bunch of money. Please say crazy things for us.
Yay.
And he went, okay. Hey, guys, I got COVID, and I just shot a bunch of horse stuff into me. And they went, thank you so much.
How's he doing? I haven't heard how he's doing.
I assume he hasn't died.
Yeah,
I feel like I would have heard about that.
he's very health conscious.
Yes.
I guess.
He's health conscious. So there's two camps of health conscious in the world.
Let's talk about it.
This is what I've decided.
Okay.
There's health conscious where it's like, I'm eating healthy foods.
Yeah.
And then there's health conscience, like I'm going to shoot this horse steroid into me because that will reverse the aging effects that nature has for me, which is arguably worse than just not doing anything.
Welcome to Sushi Jackknife.
I feel like he's in the horse steroid camp of
definitely
things.
Definitely. I mean, I was thinking about inflammation today because I've felt awful this morning, and I thought, well, is it inflammation? Everyone always says inflammation makes you feel bad.
They always say that, but no one really knows what it means when they say it. Yeah,
exactly. So I did a little research, very base, like just scratching the surface here. I mean, no. So like, inflammation is your body trying to fix shit. It's like white blood cells going to that, and your blood vessels open up,
right?
And occasionally your body like overreacts, like with allergies, and so you feel like you're dying,
right? Because
it's trying to fix something that it can't actually fix. You know, so
real cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bod.
So I took Advil.
Yeah,
and then I felt better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is that what the internet said to do? For
no, but I knew it would help.
What is it? Is it turmeric and that is supposed to? And but you have to use the black pepper to activate it. Is that what it is?
Well, you know what's funny about? I think you're right.
Yeah,
and that's what I took first.
And it didn't do
anything. And so I was like, well, the hell with this. I'm taking the Advil now.
I just don't like the idea that they're like, hey, there's a random spice that you have that is going to fix you. No. Not just that spice. You have to add more seasonings to to fix this problem.
So these gummies we have are, and sometimes I just take them because it's got ginger in it too, you know, and that helps. That helps with the tummy.
Yeah,
when the tummy
Plus,
hurts,
it tastes very good.
It tastes really good. And these gummies are turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. I mean,
yeah.
But apparently, I asked about that too. The internet. I asked the internet about it, and the internet said there is you can take too much turmeric.
Okay.
I don't know if it's like an ass load or what.
What's the amount?
It's a lot, I think. I don't know. Depends on your body weight.
Okay. I'm
going to find out.
I'm going to try to prove them wrong.
Okay. You want to just do a heavy dose of turmeric? See what happens? How much turmeric is too much?
It's going to turn out to be like 7 cups of it is how much.
The amount of turmeric used in normal cooking is safe.
Okay.
But don't assume more is better. High doses can cause nausea, diarrhea, and dizziness.
Oh, that's it?
The World Health Organization found 1.4 milligrams of turmeric per pound of body weight is okay for daily intake.
Hold on, 1.4.
1.4 milligrams.
Okay.
Times your body weight.
1.4 milligrams.
So how much do you have to take to kill you? I'm going to give you diarrhea.
Oh, man. I could eat so much of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I could eat
Oh, man.
like 200 and something grams?
Grams.
Yeah. Right?
Something like
Milligrams.
milligram. But like two grams. Of it, which is a lot.
Yeah,
It doesn't weigh very much.
Yeah, but like, how much is in? We need to do further research.
I mean, that's for it to be that many grams.
Yeah.
You would be eating multiple tablespoons of it.
Yeah, that would be gross.
Yeah,
It tastes like dirt, by the way.
it's a terrible decision
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah,
Not just because you're going to get the squirts from it.
I did eat some straight one time. Eating it straight is not advisable.
No, I like it in a latte.
Very nice in a latte or
Yes.
golden milk.
That's my new go-to when I go places because it gives you a kick in the mouth.
Just a little pow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you get it and it's not that strong, then you're a little pissed at the place because you're like, I was expecting the kick in the mouth, and
Sure.
this is just like kind of a nice sweet latte. I'm gonna murder you.
This is the first time we've seen each other in a bit. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
We're in the basement with some ranch water.
We got ranch. Oh, speaking of, we bought this ranch water. Looks, I don't know.
Can I read their story?
Please do.
This is from Lone River, is the company that makes this ranch water.
Okay. Yep.
A lone river cuts through the high desert of far west Texas. Out of the Lone River flows ranch water. Legend has it, the first soul to taste ranch water followed miles of Texas stars until found asleep under a piñon tree. While what transpired on that journey remains a mystery, its spirit inspires to this day.
All right.
Now, that is a lot to promise in a drink with little payoff because I have... there's nothing explaining anything in that story.
It's, you're right.
It explains the location.
Yes.
And that this is a liquid.
It's a Texas thing we understand. Now, the ingredients include carbonated water, alcohol from sugar, key lime juice, natural flavor, citric acid, organic agave nectar, and salt. There you go. So it's
got 2% juice, so that's vitamins.
There you go.
That's health.
No protein, 80 calories in a can. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Gluten free. Look at that.
And apparently, if you drink enough of it, you can fall asleep under a piñon tree.
Piñon! 4% alcohol.
Yeah.
Did you realize it was that low?
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Because you usually want more bang for your buck.
Well, I want more bang for my buck, but being healthy, this is less bang for my buck, but more bang for my health.
Exactly.
So
it is rather tasty too. It's very refreshing.
Yeah,
I have to say.
Yeah, it's it's agave.
It is.
I guess I don't really know what an agave is. What is an agave?
What's an agave?
Yeah, what does it look like?
I actually know about this a little bit.
Describe an agave to me.
It's like a succulent. Grows out of the ground.
I don't like that.
Well, it's like a cactus is a succulent.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So agave, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, internet, is what tequila is made of.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay. But you can also get the sugar juice off of it too. So it's like a you know those bushes in Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past?
No.
All right. You know the little succulents you can buy at Home Depot?
Yeah.
And how some of them look like they just have little arms coming out? It's like a big one of those.
Okay.
And from what I understand, they the tequila bit comes from the like middle part of the
So
thing.
you're saying I could go to Home Depot
Yeah.
and just buy a succulent and get some tequila out of that bad boy.
I'm thinking you could.
It doesn't even matter what kind. I'm just going to go in, grab a succulent,
No, I think it matters.
and then I'm going to start just like stabbing till tequila comes out.
Tequila comes out.
I assume it's like a tap. You just tap
You
it.
just-
Tequila
you
comes
suck
squirting
it.
out.
Yeah. Now, if you dig far enough in there, there's a bottle of Cuervo in the middle. No, and I think mezcal is made the same way, but I think they smoke it's called piña, I think is what it's called, like the fruit at the middle.
This is too
Yeah.
much.
Well, I'm just
There's
saying.
too much involved here.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, it's the desert. It's not like they have other shit around.
That's true.
It's just like, that's why.
That's how tequila came to be. They
Right.
were in the desert, and they're like, I am going to figure out a way
Get drunk.
to get drunk off of this plant.
Yes.
We are going to solve this here.
And there you go. That's how tequila happened.
I feel like that's the story behind every alcohol.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
you got potato vodka.
Yeah.
We got too many potatoes.
What do you want to do with them? I don't know.
I need to drink. Let's figure this one out. Let's go.
We invented vodka. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it. Rum, sugarcane. That's what they have.
Yeah.
There. Tequila, agave. Booze, whiskey is wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the South, we have bourbon because we have corn as well. So bourbon has corn. Yeah, it's,
Just what you got.
that's what you use. You can make booze out of damn near anything.
You just have to try.
You just have to try. In Peru, it's pisco, which is made of like grape skins or something.
Now, wait. Why do they in Peru just have grape skins laying about?
I don't know.
Where'd the rest of the grape go?
It's a great. They got little. It's what the chupacabra does when
It
it,
just
gets to
sucks
Peru.
the grape
it's
out.
Real dick. Takes all the fruit.
Man, if it ever figures out what they can do with those grape skins, those are gone too.
Right.
That seems like a lot of work to skin a grape.
I mean, I could be misremembering.
No,
but
I'm going with this,
okay.
and that's what
All right.
it's grape skin. I mean, there's not a lot of skin to any grape, unless they have giant grapes there. Do they have giant grapes?
Yeah.
Watermelon-sized grapes?
Yes.
Okay, well that makes more
See,
sense.
there you go. And it's you never eat the skin. It's you cut it like watermelon too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right down the in slices. Yeah. This is a strange conversation we're having.
I would eat that grape.
It's a big grape.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than a watermelon. I'm not big on watermelon.
I would rather have that too, if
Yeah.
for no other reason than I've just never seen it.
A big ass grape.
Yeah. An unnaturally large grape.
Wine grapes are small, right? They're itty bitty.
I think so, yeah.
I believe they are. Yeah.
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 But I've never made wine. I don't know.
You know what? I think that might be where they come, how they make pisco. I think they make wine first, and at the end they've got the skins that are all mushed up. They take that and turn that into booze. I think that's how that works.
That's smart.
actually right.
So you just went to Kansas City. Speaking of wine.
I did. I just went so many places, but yes,
Did
Kansas
you-
City was one of them.
Did you drive through the state of Missouri?
Somewhat, yes.
Did you see all of the Missouri wineries?
Actually, I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Did it make me laugh? Yeah, it did a little bit.
You guys should have stopped.
Well, I mean, we could have.
So Missouri wineries. And there's going to be like one person who listens to this that is from Missouri and for some reason likes Missouri wine. And they're going to get very offended.
Okay, well.
Missouri wineries are the epitome of what we're talking about, where they just went, what fruit do we have around here? Well, shit, that's the wine we make now.
So what do they have?
I'm trying to remember what the...
I saw rhubarb wine out west.
they have... there's apple wine, I think
Okay.
they have.
Yeah.
There's... Oh, I'm trying to remember what the really weird one is. It's like a tree fruit that no one eats. You never eat it. Anyway, yeah, it's periodically when I've driven through Missouri, I've wanted to stop at places like that just so I can go in and go, well, that sounds terrible. And they will give you a sample usually, and you can taste it and go, oh, that is terrible. I see why I thought that would be terrible. Okay.
So where I'm from, we had apples. So there's a lot of cider and stuff, but we also had Speaking of grapes, muscadines. Do you know what a muscadine is?
I know that they have muscadine wine in Missouri.
There you go. We have that in Georgia too, as well as scuppernongs, which is like the white grape version of muscadine.
Oh, I don't like that.
They're these big, weird-tasting grapes. That's all you need to know about muscadines and scuppernongs.
Scuppernongs?
But since we got them,
Yeah.
we turn them into booze, naturally.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you going to do? Like, eat them? No.
No. Much better when they're turned into booze.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's, I'm trying to pull up. Missouri wine refers to wine made from grapes grown in Missouri. See, this one is being very generous by saying grapes. German immigrants in the early to mid 19th century founded the wine industry in Missouri,
Okay.
resulting in its wine corridor being called the Missouri Rhineland. So there you go.
Such as like Germany's Rhineland.
Yeah. So a bunch of Germans went, "What's Missouri missing? Wine." And then they realized everything else also.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, so I just went on this trip, and I'm sure Roy is listening. We went on this trip together through many, many states. I mean, we traveled.
What's the worst one?
He would probably say Western Nebraska was his least favorite part.
It's not great. I've been there.
Yeah, it's very flat. There's not a lot happening. It's very long.
Yeah.
And you have to drive through it to get back here. It's important. So, yeah, I don't know. We went through a lot of states. Iowa, a little bit.
Not great.
Iowa's not great. Missouri, as previously mentioned. We went through South Dakota, which, you know what? I would have thought that would have been boring. Not boring at all, as it turns out.
South Dakota's better than you would think.
Yeah.
Whereas Missouri, for instance, you don't realize there's Kansas City
Yes.
on the far west. There's St. Louis on the east.
Yes.
There's Columbia in the middle.
Right.
The rest of it is nothing.
Right.
It's truck stops and weird adult bookstores that they advertise for 50 miles.
Like miles and miles and miles.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Does anyone ever go to those? They do. They absolutely do.
I mean, I think you should have stopped to find out who goes to those. Spoiler alert, it makes you uncomfortable when you find out, I would assume.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, first visit to your home city. Loved it. Just got a mere taste of it.
A mere taste.
But I took to it. What's that beautiful bridge with the crazy suspension?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what it's called.
It is.
Anyway, there's a really cool bridge in Kansas City, you guys. There's a lot of good bridges. And then I did, we were talking about the World War I thing. I could see that. I did see it from afar. And we ate at Gates Barbecue on the way out and on the way back at what's it called? Oklahoma Joe's, but now it's called Joe's.
It's called Joe's KC. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it.
It's Oklahoma Joe's. Here's the thing. I moved, and then they changed the name without asking me. Like, because I moved, I guess they thought my vote didn't count anymore.
Right.
I assume it was on the ballot in Kansas. So they changed it to Joe's KC.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, why? You've made a name for yourself. Why would you change it?
Why would you change it? Because they don't want to be from Oklahoma anymore.
I mean, I don't think they ever were.
Oh, okay.
It started in Kansas City. The name made no sense to begin with.
Well, maybe
that was part of what I liked about it. It makes no sense.
Maybe they woke up in a ranch water haze one day and thought, it's time.
They woke up under their pinon tree.
My God, I've been living all wrong. But yeah, barbecue in Kansas City was everything you've told me it would be.
And now, Nashville barbecue, you know exactly how bad it is, right?
Well, here's the thing. So for partly because I wanted to and partly for comparison's sake, I did order some barbecue the other day from Martin's, which I like. I like Martin's. And I got like I don't know what it was actually called, but it was kind of like the "you're a big fat boy" platter. Okay. So that's what I ordered. And it consisted of 2 sides, which I didn't eat. Couldn't do it. An ass load of ribs.
Okay.
Some pieces of bread in the bottom, like you do to catch things. And what they referred to as brisket, which now I know
is not correct.
Is not brisket. It was, the ribs were fantastic. The ribs were great. I think they know how to do pork here.
Pork is good here.
Yeah.
And if you want good ribs, still, I don't think Nashville's that good, but Memphis is very
Memphis
good.
is great with ribs, yeah.
And Nashville also sometimes can do it right.
Mm-hmm. But just having had the brisket
Yeah.
in Kansas City, it wasn't right at all. It fell apart.
Yeah.
It was dry.
Yeah. Which is very incorrect.
Yeah.
If it's dry, it's wrong.
It was kind of dry. Yeah, it was weird. And if you touched it with your fork, it would just crumble, you know. It wasn't right. Yeah. I had to put a lot of sauce on it. Mm-hmm. And in Kansas City, I don't think I put sauce on it at all.
Although you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, it was on there already.
Yeah.
So whatever amount of sauce I got is what I had.
Mm-hmm. Also, and I don't know if you noticed this. Mm-hmm. This is a pet peeve of mine with barbecue.
Okay.
Everyone outside of Kansas City, when they make a Kansas City barbecue sauce, it's just super sweet.
Yes, I have noticed that.
Did you notice that it isn't that sweet?
No, it wasn't that sweet.
It's like a spicy sweet sauce.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's a very irritating thing because everywhere outside of Kansas City you go, I'll have a Kansas City barbecue sauce, and you taste it, and it's
not
just like having your meat coated in sugar.
Yeah. Well, see, Memphis gets that too sometimes. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they sweeten up. And I think Memphis sauce is kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit sweeter than Kansas City.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know.
But not too sweet.
Not too sweet.
Memphis is good.
Memphis is good. So
you just don't get brisket in Memphis either.
No. You get ribs again. Yeah. Another lesson I think I've learned is get ribs. Mm-hmm. Generally very good.
Ribs won't let you down most places.
Right?
Unless you're in Nashville. And then all of it's going to let you down.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's what we've established.
Yeah. So, this is a little barbecue lesson here.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
So, you know how there's different meats for each region, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Texas is known for brisket.
Yes.
Well, that's where, the big cattle trade was at.
Sure. Makes sense.
Out here, Memphis, we have the pigs, whatever.
Yeah.
So Kansas City is kind of a mix between everything because in the early 1900s, late 1800s, etc., that's where the stockyards were. So all of the cattle from Texas would actually be driven up to Kansas City by cowboys.
Real cowboys.
Right.
Yeah.
Take it up to Kansas City. So that's why the beef was in Kansas City. And then shipped wherever it needed to go. I'm assuming that's how they also got pork ribs because I'm sure pigs also came that direction.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, growing up in Georgia, I didn't even know brisket was a thing until moving here, really. Because it was all pork or chicken. I mean, the chicken. Yeah. Are you really barbecuing a chicken?
If you're barbecuing chicken, you're confused. Yeah. I like barbecue chicken.
I do too. It's good. Yeah.
It's down on the list. It's
very much.
And I mean, you got to hear some of my snobbery when you sent me a picture of Gates.
Yes.
Because they put ham on there. Now, I like Gates.
Yeah.
I don't understand the ham. I'm never going to understand the ham. It's unnecessary.
It wasn't necessary. It was good. It was my least favorite thing.
Yeah.
Because so what I did, not knowing what to get and feeling the pressure.
You got the Gates mixed plate.
I got the mixed plate.
Yeah.
Which you explained to me inspired a, who was it?
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine album.
Tech Nine album.
So the mixed plate, maybe I'll shoot out a picture of this to our socials, as they say, is a fucking platter.
Yeah, it's all the food.
It's all the food. It was
brisket,
ribs,
and for some inexplicable reason, fucking ham
with fries on top of it, bread on the side that tastes like the grill, which I actually saved that for later, which was great. And I got a beer, and all they had was like Budweiser, and I was like, "That's great. Just give me a Budweiser in a chilled mug, no less. Beautiful, great meal, fantastic meal."
Yeah, the ham makes no sense.
Ham doesn't make any sense, and they put the sauce on the ham.
Yeah, you don't need ham, you don't need turkey, you don't need chicken when you're at a barbecue place. Those three meats can be taken off the menu forever.
I like sausage sometimes.
Sausage is fine.
Sausage is good. Yeah,
I'll leave sausage because Texas sausage is very good.
Very good.
But turkey, ham, chicken, nah. You don't need it.
Off the menu.
Get out of here.
Like, what are you going to barbecue next? The fish?
Yeah. Oh, man, if you went somewhere and they had barbecued tilapia, you should burn that establishment to the ground. They're just asking for it.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Their insurance rates are higher because they went, what's on the menu? Oh, yeah, no, you're going to need the extra fire insurance.
I did on the way back. So for everybody else, the trip, this was all. Are we still calling him Nebraska Roy? Let's just call him Nebraska Roy.
Yeah.
It was all Nebraska Roy's planning, and I was along for the ride, which was great because he planned it out stupendously. It was what you might call a dirtbag trip, meaning just the two fellas.
Okay.
We slept in the back of his car.
Okay.
Which he has like a VW, and it's like a station wagon kind of thing.
Gotcha.
And so there's lots of room, plenty of room. So, and we just sort of camped places. Freecamping.net is your friend when you're out west and you need to sleep somewhere.
All right.
In your car. Freecamping.net. So, we met up in Evansville, Indiana, which is about halfway between where he lives and where I live. And then we were off from there. We loaded up at the Walmart and we were off. And so we hit KC, we hit all those other places. We hit South Dakota. Slept the first night in South Dakota. We got to Montana, Wyoming.
Man.
So we went to Glacier National Park.
You guys went way out there.
Damn near in Canada. Damn near. Never been out there. Fascinating. Fascinating. So the big things were Glacier, Yellowstone, Tetons, which they look like tits.
Yeah. That's where the name comes from.
Yeah. And they do. We, besides the other nights we slept in the car, we did sleep 2 nights in this like hip hostel situation in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's called Cache House, CACHE. There were lots of like climber type people, and
that sounds like the setting for a Netflix documentary,
right?
A 6-part Netflix documentary.
Yes,
about someone who went missing.
I know, but it was very nice, actually.
And then they just didn't come back to the hostel.
Yeah, right.
All of their stuff was left under the bunk.
Yeah. So it was like these cubes that we slept in. So it was like one on the bottom, one over the top. And in the cube is like a bed and a lamp and a fan, which you definitely needed because it was hot as balls in there. But very nice, especially after you've been sleeping in a car for a few nights. It's nice to sleep. Anyway, it's mind-blowing. I went to Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. We also went to Devil's Tower in Wyoming before we went to Glacier, then Yellowstone, then Tetons, then back to Yellowstone, then back home, basically. Beautiful out there. Insane. Never been, never seen the Rockies really before.
Yeah, they're big.
They're big. You see them for a long time before you get to them.
Oh, yeah. You keep thinking, hey, I'm almost to the Rockies.
Nope.
You still got like
200 miles.
You're nowhere near.
Yeah, you're like nowhere close. Really an incredible trip. Can't say enough about it, but that's where I've been. Just in case, and I'm different now.
You're different.
I've been west. I'm different now.
How are you different now?
I'm different now because I've seen the wide open sky. I'm full of possibility, Nathan.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I didn't know this was a possibility trip.
Well, isn't it always? No.
I mean, sometimes like it can be a business trip or a funeral trip. Yeah. A funeral trip is definitely not a possibility trip.
No, it's more like diminishing possibilities. Right. Oh yeah, we're all going there someday. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, I know a possibility trip.
No, I mean it.
Did you journal about this?
I haven't journaled
in your what Lisa Frank notebook.
No, but no, no.
I did not. I drew the unicorn myself. It was just a cheap regular notebook.
I bought my own stickers. How psychedelic was all the Lisa Frank stuff, by the way, though? Looking back.
It's like, hey, how could we get third graders to kind of understand acid?
Right.
I think we got it. I think we figured it out.
Lisa Frank was just hanging out in her basement doing DMT. Oh, fuck, dude.
I got a new one. What if the unicorn had the rainbow all around it
Oh,
this time?
my God, dude. Print it.
Yeah, man.
No. All I really mean is I don't think I'd ever seen like wide open spaces like that so much. And the dramatic mountain thing. And the crazy weirdness that is Yellowstone. Because
See, I've still never been to Yellowstone.
See, I didn't know it was a dormant volcano.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea. And so that's when all that weird shit is there. You know, geysers, hot springs.
Yeah, Yellowstone's insane.
Yeah.
Yellowstone, it feels like a thing where you're like, oh, yeah, no, we shouldn't be there.
Right.
Let's just leave that area.
Right. Instead...
Instead, let's pack up our car and drive all the way there.
Yeah, exactly, and hang out. So, and apparently, I'm probably going to misquote Roy, but I think it's like 100 to 200,000 years overdue for an eruption. So, anytime now.
Cool,
right?
Cool.
So, you better see it while it's there.
Cool.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like letting off steam all the time. So, maybe it's fine. I don't know.
I feel like if I went, it would be ruined by all the other people that are there.
Yeah.
Because I keep reading stories about, like, they've had to crack down on people trying to cook chickens in the geyser and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, there was a news story a while back where someone got a ticket and a misdemeanor charge because they were trying to cook their chicken in the geyser.
Oh, no. That's a bad idea.
Hey, idiots.
That's, first of all, I don't know how you can stand to be near some of the hot springs and stuff very long. They smell like all of the eggs you've ever eaten being boiled.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be good chicken if you managed to cook that chicken.
No. You just reminded me of a headline I saw on my phone from BBC News. New Zealand COVID, men caught smuggling KFC into lockdown, hit Auckland. New Zealand police made a bizarre arrest after a pair of alleged gang associates were caught trying to enter Auckland with a boot trunk full of KFC chicken and tens of thousands of dollars. The police said the men, aged 23 and 30, had traveled from Hamilton, about 75 miles south of Auckland. Police photos showed at least 3 buckets of chicken, about 10 cups of coleslaw, a large package of fries, and 4 large packs containing other KFC items.
Okay, now, are we assuming that they purchased this KFC just to smuggle it, or did they eat some?
Well, it says it is unclear whether the men intended to sell the food or if they hoped to use it as a distraction if they were pulled over because of the cash they had. They seized $100,000 in New Zealand cash, which is about $70,000 US.
See, that actually would make sense if they were planning on using it as a distraction.
Right.
Because my immediate thought is, wait, so they have 10 things of coleslaw?
That's a lot of coleslaw.
And not good coleslaw.
No.
It's like mayonnaise
Yeah.
with a little bit of cabbage shredded into it. That's the whole thing. I would have a lot of questions about that and very few about the money.
Yeah, right. Obviously, you need like 25 things of mashed potatoes and an equal, at least, amount of gravy.
Yeah. And like one thing of coleslaw that accidentally got ordered.
Yeah, and maybe it's a big one, but still, it's fine. I mean, it comes with everything.
Right.
They're just trying to get rid of the stuff.
We have this. We have to get rid of it.
Listen, no, sir, you have to take it. My boss gets very upset.
We'll take $10 off the meal. Just please take the coleslaw.
Take the coleslaw. The men are not the first New Zealanders whose fast food cravings have landed them in trouble with the authorities. Last week, this is like 3 weeks ago or something.
Wait, hold on. The fast food craving is not what got them in trouble.
Right.
They didn't get arrested for the KFC.
Last week, a 20-year-old man was charged after he posted a video on TikTok showing him leaving Auckland and purchasing a large amount of food from McDonald's. I guess it's that you can't go anywhere right now.
Are they that locked down?
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah, level 2 lockdown with shops, restaurants, bars, and nightclubs. Oh, okay. Auckland will move to a level 3 lockdown from midnight on Tuesday. However, freedoms will still be severely limited, with residents confined to their homes unless they are attending school, work, or shopping.
see, here's the thing. That sounds terrible,
Yeah.
but also New Zealand has had like a fraction of the
Zero.
amount of cases
Yeah.
as everyone else.
Yeah.
So maybe we should follow their lead.
Maybe we should do something.
Hey, people who don't want masks or vaccinations,
Yeah.
get them, or you're going to be in an Auckland shutdown where you get arrested for having too much coleslaw in your trunk.
Ew.
Yeah,
It almost makes me have a hankering for KFC, and then I remember
that it's not good.
that I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to. So I trash Nashville about
sure.
barbecue.
But chicken.
I will now praise them. There's no reason in the city of Nashville to ever eat KFC or even think about KFC existing,
You're right.
because every other place has better chicken.
Yeah, it's true.
Every
true.
restaurant in Nashville
Yeah.
has chicken, and it's better than KFC.
That's right. No, and there is a fantastic amount of yard bird in this town. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's that is Nashville's bread and butter. Stop with the barbecue.
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah, you're not good at it. Nashville making barbecue is like Michael Jordan playing baseball.
Right.
It wasn't necessary, and he wasn't good at it, and he stopped.
There you go.
Nashville, stop.
It's true, Nathan.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's rude.
is.
I've been very rude to Nashvillians about barbecue because they think they get all proud of their barbecue, and instead of being the polite person who just goes, "Oh, that's nice," that's nice that you like it. I have to go, "No, it's bad. It's very bad."
I thought I had another headline I wanted to share, but I don't know.
What if there was okay? If we
Okay.
were in a lockdown,
All right.
where you couldn't have any food,
Yes.
like you couldn't go to any fast food place,
Sure.
what is the fast food place that you would break the law for?
Only fast food?
Only fast food. Like, we're talking. I mean, they've talked about KFC and McDonald's. It has to be fast food.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to say Taco Bell because I feel like though Taco Bell hits the spot at times,
I'm not going to break the law for Taco
I'm not going to break that. I can make that.
Yeah.
Or I could probably make it better,
Yeah.
honestly. Not KFC, that's for damn sure.
No.
Does Panda Express count as fast food?
Yeah, that's fast food.
I would break the law for some Panda Express.
Okay. Okay.
Because, I mean, here's the thing. You can go to Panda Express and you can eat like a monster.
That's true.
But you can get the veggies on the side and you feel okay.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a guilt reduction strategy.
They go, hey, here is your 1,500 calories of fried chicken and sauce
Yeah.
and steamed vegetables.
There we go. I'm making healthy choices with a Diet Coke.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, naturally.
Of course.
I mean, you don't want to be disgusting.
No. Yeah, no, that maybe Panda Express.
Okay, that's a good
I
call.
could give a fuck about McDonald's, to be honest. For breakfast, I crave it more for breakfast than anything.
I'll be honest, if I never had McDonald's again,
You'd be fine.
it's not even that I would be fine. I wouldn't even notice it happened.
Yeah.
I just don't care. Every time I've ever had McDonald's in my life, it's a time of convenience. It's not a time of, I want that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you. I know other people feel differently, but
Yeah, they're wrong, though.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I'll yell at them about. And you know what? This is going to get me in real hot water. McDonald's fries, not that good.
Nah.
They're fine at best. Yeah. That's going to get someone really mad at me.
I don't know who has the best fries.
Well, everyone says McDonald's.
Yeah, but they're
They're
not.
wrong, though.
They're wrong. Five Guys has good fries. I like
Five Guys does have good fries.
I like their fries.
I want a spicy fry.
Yeah, me too. I want some shit on my fries.
Yeah.
I don't need just potatoes with salt. Mm-hmm. I can
Give me some seasoning.
give me something. Toss them in something.
Yeah.
Are we just hungry?
I'm not.
It's
I'm
a
not even
very
hungry.
food centric.
Well, we started talking about barbecue, and now
did.
we're talking about
Yeah.
smuggling fast food.
Yeah. No, it's true.
It's not my fault that New Zealand won't let people have KFC. Coleslaw. What if that was the crime?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the money. It's just the coleslaw.
The possession of coleslaw.
Yeah,
It's a more fair world.
that is a controlled substance. That is way too much of that.
You know what that says to me? America and our culture has truly penetrated the world. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know New Zealand is full of people not too dissimilar looking from you and I.
Yes.
However, how the fuck did we get KFC all the way down to the bottom of the world? We did it somehow.
We're good at it.
We're good at it. We're very good.
Yeah, our fast food is it's the equivalent of England in the 1700s.
Yes.
Like land, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Put one there now. Pizza Hut. Nah.
It would be great if they weren't all like franchises and so I guess technically they're all owned locally, right?
Yeah.
But like what if at any moment America could claim all of the fast food restaurants? Like
All of the land that they sit on belongs to America.
Belongs to America.
I think we would take over like a quarter of Japan.
It's like a de facto embassy.
Yeah.
Like if you're if you're, I don't know. I'm just going to throw Pakistan out there because it's the first thing. I don't know if Pakistan's a bad place. I have no idea.
It's a place.
It's a place. If you're in Pakistan and you're on the lam from the Pakistani government for whatever reason, right? You can't get to an embassy, but you're across the street from a Burger King.
Right. You just have to order.
Yeah.
You order the 2 for $5 Whopper deal, and they go, "Okay, now, would you like the diplomats to get you into America with that?"
Yes. It's the guy that comes in and orders 5 things of chicken fries. Burger King has gone downhill. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gone downhill.
Or if
I
it was
just
just
feel
always-
like it just stayed downhill. It just camped out and stuck around.
But it's a pretty good embassy in Pakistan. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this idea.
Okay.
You know, I think, in fact, we should just save money and get rid of all of the American embassies.
Right.
And just send Americans abroad to work at fast food places to work as ambassadors.
There you go. And also, it would be great for the people we sent over. It would educate them about the world.
Right. Just, send someone, all of a sudden they're the U.S. ambassador / sandwich artist to Iraq. I think it's a great idea. 2 for 1 right there.
The Chick-fil-A will not be welcome in certain countries.
And it will be super welcome in other countries.
Yes, absolutely.
You take Chick-fil-A to certain European areas.
Oh my God.
Oh man, they're gonna love it, and then others no.
No, not so much. No. Yeah, well, they're very, they're very associated with the church and all that.
Yeah.
Do
you think we'd have a problem with any of these countries, like Hobby Lobby stealing Iraqi artifacts
and antiquities?
Yeah. Would we start having that problem where it's just like, hey, guys, I know that your church is chicken, but that does not mean you can steal things from that sarcophagus.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to put it back.
You cannot have Peter's bones. Right. Okay? St. Peter's.
Is that the Shroud of Turin?
Put it back. What the hell is that doing here? What are you? Oh my God! What are you do? Don't no. Get a mop.
Yeah, I think this has real possibility. I think if we worked really hard, we could put together enough stuff like this
Yeah.
to at least get a Republican nomination
Oh,
for president.
how hard do you think we'd have to work?
Have you seen the Republican Party?
Yeah.
Basically,
You're right.
to get the Republican presidential nomination
Yes.
in 2024,
Yes.
what you need to do is think about what is the correct thing to do.
Okay.
Then don't do that,
Okay. All right.
and you say all the correct things.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
So, like if you see a group of people
yes.
and you're like, man, that's a group of people. I bet they're good people. What you're supposed to do is verbally attack all those people for all of the things that make them slightly different than, just white Christian Protestants.
Got it.
And you get the nomination.
Oh,
I got this figured out.
you really do. And can this embassy thing be on our?
Yeah, no, I think they would love that
Yeah,
idea.
I think so.
I think that is American ingenuity, American business.
Spreading-
Imagine the stock market.
Yeah.
When you announced that the Yum Corporation that owns KFC has a government contract now.
Is it that, or they don't suddenly become state owned, right? Because that's a little commie.
Oh no.
They are still.
We're privatizing.
Yes.
We're privatizing the embassy program.
Yes, there we go. That's
Yeah.
it. Oh yeah, we're outsourcing. It's going to save us millions of dollars.
Which we will then roll into more drones.
Right.
Because what if we need to drone strike 5,000 places at one time? Gotta get some more.
So the only thing I worry with our strategy is what's the response from other countries? Do they suddenly, does China claim every number one Chinese
Yes.
in the country? Excuse me, because there's like 40,000 of them.
What happens is China claims every iPhone.
That's
Because
right.
they
Country of origin.
they built them all.
Yeah.
So
So they all go back.
all of your data actually belongs to them now.
Right. And we're stuck with America Phone,
Right. Advertised on Fox News.
made of wood.
The America phone, it's actually just the jitterbug.
My favorite thing about does anyone remember the Jitterbug? I certainly remember the Jitterbug commercials.
I assume they're still a
Gotta
thing.
be around.
Jitterbugs are for old people who are scared of phones that have more than 3 buttons.
That's right. And I think there's like a button there's a big button for EMT, fire, and police.
Yeah.
And it turns out those are the bane of the existence of EMTs, fire people, and police.
Which sounds correct.
Right.
But it's definitely the most American phone there is.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what? If we need an American phone,
Yeah.
we can just get Mike Lindell to stop making pillows for a while. My pillow guy. And just make us some phones.
I like that. Let's do that.
They'd be 100% American made and 100% resistant to election fraud.
No, we make these America phones. And then we vote on these America phones. And that's it. Yeah, I mean...
Does Dominion have anything to do with it?
Sure.
The Republicans won't like that. Though.
Well, we can change it then. Let's change it. So we need to start several companies is what I'm understanding.
So we need... Okay, so first off, for you to run, we need America phone.
Yes.
Okay. And then our voting company is going to be Old Glory Voting.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's
Old
the one.
Glory Voting.
Yeah.
It's the only American way to vote.
All of these other ways to vote are infiltrated by the Chinese.
Right,
Yes.
right. Or what, Hugo Chavez? Was that who?
That's one of them. Yeah.
Who it was?
He's Chinese, right?
I can't remember who they accused of trying to steal the election this year, but it made no sense whatsoever.
Hugo Chavez?
It was someone along those lines.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Old Glory voting.
Yeah, Old Glory voting.
Yeah.
So, Old Glory voting, assuming that the American public doesn't get fully behind your strategy of turning KFCs into embassies.
Right.
We can just, change the votes real quick.
I like that. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Now, this is all coming together.
Yeah. No, I think we got it figured out.
Yeah, I think this is at least as good of a business idea as this business.
Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage.
Have you heard this?
No.
Get some of this shit. You like to eat. America loves to eat. So why not open up somewhere America can sit down, enjoy a meal, and get their feet rubbed? We'll
Yeah.
find anything you want for $5.99.
So I wish this was real. It's not. But you all owe it to yourselves to go look up Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage if you haven't seen this. This came out 12 years ago and has had 20 million views, and I just saw it today.
Uh-huh.
And there's a series of commercials all featuring the character of Toby Jones. I think this is the second one. This is Jones's Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage. Prior to that, he had, what was it, like Jones Big Ass Truck Rental and Storage. Jones Cheap Ass Prepaid Legal and Childcare.
Wait, prepaid legal?
Legal.
Okay. I like that.
So you owe it to yourself to go to seek that out. Just it's on YouTube.
That's a really good business idea.
Prepaid legal.
No. Barbecue and foot massage.
for 50, what did he say? For $50, I'll rub your feet with any of the sauces I have right here.
That's what that Carolina barbecue sauce is for.
Yeah,
Foot massage.
foot massages. It's exfoliating. Don't you know?
That's what you get for putting mustard in a barbecue sauce.
Your feet are gonna smell all vinegary.
Oh boy.
Delicious.
I don't
Are you gonna talk about the Carolina barbecue thing?
I don't feel like I could handle a foot massage.
Just
In life, I don't think I could handle a foot massage.
You didn't go the way I thought you were gonna go.
No, I was just thinking the barbecue part.
Sure.
I don't want barbecue from a place that's also rubbing feet. But I could handle the barbecue. I don't think I could handle the foot massage.
Yeah, well,
I don't want a stranger touching my feet.
are you like that? You don't like people touching your feet?
No, specifically, I don't want strangers rubbing on my feet.
Okay. I mean, I'm with you. I'm kind of like that too. I can barely let another human being touch my feet. My wife,
Yeah.
barely.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
I don't like it when it's happening.
So a foot massage is out of the question.
It's out of the question.
Even if they're trained professionals?
Well, see, I don't know. It's the thing is when when someone's doing a thing like that,
Yeah.
for another person, I have a hard time with it because I think they can't enjoy this that much. They're not getting paid that well. Now, a massage is different because those people go to school.
Yeah.
They get trained. They make decent money. But a foot massage? Do you have to have any sort of certificate?
No, I think you
I
just
don't
have
think
to have a willingness to
Rub people's
get
feet all
near
day.
them feet.
See, I don't think most human beings want to be anywhere near other people's feet.
The good thing, because this would be a thing I would be concerned about, but I'd have to remind myself, is as gross as my feet might be that day,
Yeah.
they've definitely seen worse.
Oh, they've 100% seen worse.
It's like how when I'm in a hotel, I'm like, hey, this hotel's a mess.
No.
And then I remember, oh, like this isn't Dateline black light mess. They've definitely seen worse than this.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The fact that you didn't bleed everywhere.
There's no bodily fluids they're cleaning off the ceiling. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure your average like foot masseuse has seen more than one foot that looked like a piece of old KFC.
Oh yeah. That's been in the trunk for 75 miles into
in
Auckland.
New Zealand. Yeah, I don't think I can handle it either.
No.
Someone rubbing my feet. As nice as it sounds in a
How
way.
much barbecue would they have to give you to let them rub your feet?
So if I had a plate of barbecue,
Yeah.
say they fly me in Gates.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's
Wherever I am.
Okay, so Gates opens a foot massage place at the same time.
Oh, I'm there. Me and all the ladies straight from church. Mm-hmm. I think we were there on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
Were there a lot of hats?
well, there was like one family, African American family, and a couple ladies in that family had the hats. It was great.
The Sundays that I've ever been at a Gates, the percentage of hats to no hats is much higher than average days.
So they fly me in the barbecue.
Yeah.
I got a mixed platter in front of me.
Right.
I've substituted the ham
For real barbecue.
for something else. And I don't even care what it is.
Yeah.
I'm eating that. I think I can because I think my brain would just focus
Right.
on the food, and I could get over.
So they'd be like, "Hey, do you want me to get deeper there?" And you're like, "Whatever, I don't care."
No, like don't even talk. What will we? Could we like seal them off? Like seal my feet off?
You want like a foot massage glory hole?
Yeah,
while
like
you-
yeah, like I don't even see them. Like I put my. Here's what we do. You have like rubber socks, right? With the feet cut off, right? So like a rubber, not a sprocket, like a rubber hole, 2 greasy rubber holes you put your feet through.
yeah, no, we're talking about a foot glory hole.
Yeah,
That's what you're talking about.
On the other side of that is a person,
And you don't know who it is.
probably a woman. It seems like they're usually women.
You don't know. This
I
is
know.
a foot glory hole situation. It could be anybody.
Anybody? Ooh. Now, see, this is the job for the person that likes feet like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not who you want rubbing your feet. You do want there to be a reluctance.
Oh,
there.
yeah, of course. Yeah. Not, you don't,
You don't want someone enjoying it too much.
not too much. Not too much. And also not hating it so much that they throw up on your feet or something.
Right. No, you want them to be willing to do the job, but not like excited to do the job.
Right. Like they've got their earbuds in.
Right.
Like it's another day at the office.
They've turned on the latest This American Life.
Yeah.
That they downloaded. They're listening to Ira Glass talk about, the story of pocket lint and fur parts. And just going to town on your toes.
I swear to God, no one makes fun of NPR better than you.
They do it themselves.
I know. Pocket lint. Yeah, so your feet go in, and then they hand you the food.
Yeah.
Maybe there's even a television,
Okay.
and I'm fine at that point.
Now, unfortunately, the television is only showing This American Life, the short-lived TV show adaptation of the NPR program This American Life.
What would you call a place like this? What would you call it?
Confusing.
I was gonna say like the foothole at first, but now you've got this whole NPR element going on. I don't know what to call it.
This is what they do if the fundraiser doesn't raise enough money, is they have to start opening these establishments everywhere.
This American Foothole.
And it's if you were to remove the rubber curtain, it's actually Ira Glass rubbing the feet.
David Folkenflick. Oh man, what are some of the
This week we rubbed Justin's feet. 3 parts. First part, the toes. Oh, poor Ira. Poor Ira.
Ira's got to be like 60 something by now, right?
Yeah, and he's spent a good 15 years of his life with me making fun of him. So,
I had their short-lived app. A lot of things with This American Life.
They had an app?
They had an app, and it gave you access to every show they ever did.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a lot. There were a lot of shows.
I don't know if I care enough about,
Yeah.
about monarch butterflies moving cross-country to listen to 30-year-old episodes of This American Life. It sounds like a lot.
This week, American Embassies, fast food restaurants, and the hope for a better tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Our story tonight in 3 acts. Mm-hmm. Act 1, Auckland.
What happens when you need some KFC, but all you have is a car? You can't go anywhere, and you have a lot of coleslaw. So-and-so reports. That's the best part about his job, is he doesn't even do the garbage stories.
No.
He just goes, hey, that person did the story.
Yeah. I feel like his job takes all of 20 minutes. Yeah.
What story did you do today? All right.
Great.
This week, a dog. He's a very good boy. Very, very good boy. Sarah so-and-so reports.
Sarah Silverman reports.
Duty.
Sushi jackknife.
Sushi jackknife.
Ranch water.
35 milligrams sodium.